I'm afraid it's going to burn down my house. Oh, it smells worse. Hi guys! It's back to school season, actually for a while now, but since I'm a university student and university starts a bit later, I'm also a bit late to this back to school trend, but I thought I might make a back to school / college or university type of video out of it, since there's so much that I want to share with you if you want to conquer this upcoming semester successfully. And this video is going to be like a more casual video, at least that's what I'm aiming for. So yeah, if you like to, grab a cup of coffee or matcha or tea, whatever you like, and make yourself comfortable and enjoy watching this video. So I made a few notes, so without further ado, let's get right into it. However, before, I wanted to remind you that you don't have to buy new stuff every single year. Please reuse old stuff. Or what I also love to do is, for instance, my university books. Like, I don't even have one single university book that is brand new. I bought them secondhand. By getting things secondhand, it's not only more affordable, but also you save valuable resources and make sure great books like these don't get thrown away. So that was my little disclaimer. I did not purchase too many new things, so I will mix some of my old stuff in here as well. But one thing that I got new is this journal here, because it not only looks really nice from the cover, but also it's so thick that it's very satisfying to hopefully write in there. It definitely helps me to stay focused and motivated, and overall very grateful. This is how it looks from the inside, so it's basically very basic. Okay, now I will give you a very complicated task. What do you think is my favorite color? Can you guess? I bought this one a while ago from Amazon and I still use it. The color is insane, and I love that the paper is a bit more like shiny and definitely thicker than usual ones. I even have this one in these two colors, but in my opinion all of these three are really pretty. Next, I want you to meet my best friends, which sounds very sad, but I mean, look at them. I've been using them for years now and they're so good. I can highlight with these. They last so long. Okay, I don't know if I would recommend you buying so many highlighters. Today I would definitely not do this again. But back then, it was like 5 years ago. Oh my gosh, in 2020 I bought them. Or 2021? But years ago. And the only issue with them is that I can never decide which one to use. Like, that is a really big problem for me. So I would not say that it's time saving to use these, because you have to decide which ones to use. I still even have these. They're quick dry gel ball pens. Like I said, I used to buy a lot of these things. That's the reason why I'm telling you that you don't need them, because I'm talking out of experience. As you can tell, 2 of them already completely died. But nevertheless, they would probably be even a very great gift because of the box it comes with. By the way, I have this type of box where I store all of my sticky notes or flashcards. Actually, my little brother uses flashcards more than I use, because nowadays I would rather prefer digital ones. But back in the day, I would obsess over especially the colored flashcards, and I'm still thinking about going back to them. And actually, I've been thinking about whether or not it's a great idea to do flashcards in the first place. Especially when you make like digital ones, you tend to create too many flashcards without even realizing, because you can't feel it, you don't see that you already have so many, and then you do more and more. At the start of my first semester, I got in that trap of just creating flashcards but not even having the time to actually use them and learn stuff with these flashcards. So you definitely have to be conscious about it. A must-have for every student, it doesn't even matter if you're working digitally or not, are post-its or sticky notes. These ones are very, very small. But have you ever seen like cute post-its like these? The issue is that they don't stick that well, but I can also I can't throw it away because I just can't waste them. But they look so nice. But by far my favorite ones are these. They're a bit thicker also, and you can tell that I'm reusing it by the way I stuck them back into where they belong. They're so thick that you can really easily reuse them multiple times. Okay, moving on to a must-have, this hole punch. Especially in school, I feel like teachers don't know the existence of hole punchers. But if you have one of these in your school bag, they don't even weigh much and take away too much space. It's going to be a lifesaver for you. Another thing that I have in my little secret box are these ball pens, but not regular ball pens. Of course not. They don't only come in these beautiful colors. On top of that, they have such a soft grip. Like, unfortunately, you can't feel it right now, but they're so soft. And I love it when you can write like very, very thin with your ball pens. I can't decide which one to like most. So, by the way, if you want to, I can make a more precise what's in my backpack type of video, but I have two different ones and you can already hear the gum in it. This particular one is not only beautiful, but it also causes me less shoulder pain than this one here. But both of them are very, very spacious, and on top of that, and that is very important to me, high quality. Like this one I even used back then in school, so it's definitely high quality. In here, this gum here is expired a long time ago. I feel ashamed of admitting that. Before I forget about it, one essential is of course the hand sanitizer, and this particular one is from a brand that I can't pronounce. Usually I hate the smell of hand sanitizers, but this one smells like rose, and it's very flat and handy so that you can easily fit it into your bag. Although I've been using like my iPad a lot of the time, I still have a pencil case because let it be for exams or studying in the library and marking in your textbooks, you need fancy highlighters to definitely motivate yourself and make everything look less sad. And I love these particular ones because I don't like it that much when highlighters don't have like this thin shape. It's just perfect for putting it into your pencil case. I mean, look at this. It has an eraser on the other side and it has like pandas all over it. So adorable. Lastly, I have these fine liners in my everyday pencil case. I'm using them pretty much every single day for like, for instance, headings or stuff like that. Now I feel like we can move. No, we can't move on. Hoopala. Of course, I also own not expired gums. But on top of that, this beautiful, whatever you want to call it, is so great because I can put it into my bag, and sometimes we have like a few papers or something like that, and I can put it in here. Plus this one, this is a plastic folder, and it just has these daisies on it. I guess I will put my study notes in them so that I have like a book type of thing, or I was using these type of things. I have no clue about how to call it. I was like using each of them for each subject. Pretty sure this is it all for the upcoming semester in terms of school supplies. Now moving on to digital devices, but actually I don't use my MacBook that often. Instead, I prefer to use my iPad. It's easier to type stuff on my MacBook for hours compared to my iPad. It definitely doesn't weigh as much, so I can carry it every single day. And since we get the slides like digitally, I can use my Apple Pencil to highlight them. So if I had the choice between either taking or purchasing a MacBook or an iPad, I would rather prefer the iPad. Like I said, you can take notes with the pencil and still type in things, but it's not as comfortable if you have to do it for a long period of time, but it's definitely a lot more handy. Talking about digital devices, let's move on to my favorite apps. Recently, I found this app called Notebook LM, and it's basically like a ChatGPT, but you can really upload 50 slides of a presentation and it will summarize it to you. Unlike ChatGPT, it does not take information out of the internet like random ones, but only those you uploaded. Up until now, I just have like the free version because I did not use it that often, but it can also summarize your YouTube videos, for instance. Another great aspect of Notebook LM is that it gives you the opportunity to listen to a podcast on your way, and the podcasts are so realistic. It's AI generated. It's actually scary how realistic AI has become. But bottom line is, it's so insane, like so insanely good. The next app that I've been using for 5 years probably, at least, I love, like I am obsessed with GoodNotes because it's pretty straightforward how to use it, and still you can do so much with it. You can highlight, of course, you can even choose between different pens. You can add like very cool sticky notes and other stickers to make sure that your notes are also visually compelling. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see like a detailed notes tutorial. Another terrific app is called Anki, which you probably heard of before. The cool thing about Anki is that it's using spaced repetition, which basically means that it works with a forgetting curve, so you don't have to practice every flashcard every single day, but there is like a specific timing for when you have to learn it again, so that it really sticks with you. And oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell you about it, but the only reason that I got through my A-levels is this one following app. It's called Simple Mind. And Simple Mind is a mind map app. And you can see this is something that I created back then in my A-levels for pedagogy. You can organize everything in mind maps so much better, especially because you can go and change the colors, or just moving around your sentences so that everything is in one place. And since everything is in one place and connected to each other, it is so much easier for your brain to also connect the dots between maybe even one topic with another one. Another terrific app is Notion. Notion is an app that I've been using for, it feels like ages now. I've definitely copy-pasted a lot of the Notion templates of other creators, but the options with Notion is literally endless. You can do to-do lists, you can even take notes in that app and organize everything, like literally your entire life you can organize in one app. Let it be for work, for school, for college, through Notion. So now we are well equipped for the next school year. But we need to make sure that this motivation here lasts for a bit longer. And the way we can do this is by actually setting goals. So I want you to right now Write down 3 goals for the upcoming school year or semester. This could be specific grades. Whatever it is, make sure you set your goals, because without them, it will be hard to stay disciplined and consistent with studying and keeping up with your classes when your motivation isn't in sight. Speaking of motivation, in order to motivate yourself, another way is to create a Pinterest board and do yourself the favor and also include things like how your room and especially your desk should look like. You can, for instance, decorate it with like candles, beautiful smelling candles. This one, for instance, is vanilla scented and it just smells so good because it already also has like tonka. It really smells like autumn/winter, which is of course around the corner. But also look up how you want to organize your phone, your iPad, your MacBook, whatever it is. And especially with the iOS 26, you can change so much and customize so much on your iPhone, so definitely make sure you use that. So yeah, my legs already started to hurt. I hope you enjoy watching this video. It's a more casual one, but definitely feel free to let me know how you like these type of videos. Yeah, I hope you enjoy watching this video. If so, consider subscribing and I will see you in the next one. Bye!